factions to play just because their infantry's kind of booty.
All right, boys, we're live.
Dude, I'll give you
Ready
some
for
booty.
rematch. ZeMelon, Nameless. They grudge match number 2. They just played a game as Bretonia versus Tomb King in a very awkward scenario where Bretonia was deployed on the side where Tomb King was, but stuff happened, so we're going to roll with that. Now we're going to do Empire versus Lizardmen. And so this is like, we had a match earlier tonight where it was like Skaven versus Lizardmen, which was a DLC theme. Now Empire versus Lizardmen is also a DLC theme.
I don't know if I'm playing any DLC units. What are the DLC units?
It was Huntsman, right?
The Lizardman one was kind of
Or
garbage.
Lizardmen, I'm not a huntsman.
You got like a Gorok or something.
You got
Gorok?
That's a
the Lizardman. The Lizardman
Oh my
got the Lizardman. I'm going a little bit thematic, but the Lizardman brought the Kai in and the
Kai,
Dread Saurian.
Yeah.
It was pretty garbage for the Lizardmen. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's okay.
I mean,
but
the
Well,
Kai
you
isn't
shouldn't lie to
great.
begin with.
they basically got a whole bunch of stuff that is like a perfect target for the Empire to shoot at. That's basically it. Like,
I mean,
it was a DLC to make Empire players really, really happy.
Razor Dawns are garbage. Like
Oh.
so bad.
Oh, but did they get those? Did they get the Umbral Tide in that DLC? Because that was that was not a joke.
No. The Prophet and the Warlock is when they got their regiments around.
Okay, so the ones that spit fire, those ones are insanely good.
That was Prophet and the Warlock.
Okay, yeah, that was a game changer. Yeah.
You want else is a game changer?
What's up? You?
Otter streaming.
Woo!
I like Go Trek and Felix.
Fun.
I'm so happy the
Shout
game
out
is-
to Otter.
Ooh.
Shout out to Otter's
Ooh.
channel, man.
Otter's
if you don't know
everywhere.
who he is, go to his channel and fucking
Yeah.
sub, dude.
What's up?
So Nameless, I'm curious, what answer did you bring to Go Trek?
Go Trek. I'll give you the answer. I didn't bring any large targets.
Oh, ooh.
That's not helpful at all.
So we have.
Because Gotrek can actually kill shit on foot just as easily as he can
I
kill
know he
large.
can. I know he can. I brought a couple answers to.
Seems less
to
like,
Go
you know.
Trek.
I think it'll be better.
Did he actually
I
bring?
think
Go
there might have
Trek,
been a
this mad
Discord
lad?
stream running in the background last match, which could have messed it up. Yo,
Well, I'm happy to hear you
Lasers.
didn't bring a lot of large, because my army's
Lasers.
anti-infantry.
lasers, pyramid lasers,
No way.
Niagara
I have
Falls.
no idea if this is gonna work, but I'm just kind of like experiment.
That's how we make Niagara Falls better. We introduce some pyramid lasers.
Pyramid lasers.
You didn't bring that many troops.
This is straight out of Jurassic Park, man. They have a fence around the perimeter. The dinosaurs are like, how do we get out of here?
Otter, start casting. Give me tips.
Who in the
I need
Warhammer universe would have been like? Imagine lizards were the product of like some DNA experiments, and
Well, they were.
actual Jurassic Park. Who would have been like most likely to be that crazy scientist in the lab, like spawning eggs?
I would say the old ones, but that's just a guess.
That's
I would say
the
if it wasn't the
easy
old
answer.
ones, it'd be Ikit.
Yeah. Okay. Ikit. Yeah. Okay.
Ikit would make the biggest enemy to rat
Yeah,
kind.
I can see it being Ikit. I'm gonna go with
Dude.
Ikit there. I'm gonna blame
I believe
Ikit
you,
for
man.
the Jurassic infestation.
Just blame Ikit for everything.
Everything that's ever gone wrong, blame Ikit.
Yeah. Freaking
I mean,
Ikit.
he did nuke one place. I don't remember where it was. Knoll, maybe? No, that was
Oh.
Snickage.
Didn't he nuke
Who's
like...
a good kitty? You're a good.
Oh,
No,
this is gonna
don't
be
Fuck
savage.
with me, you little shithead.
We will see. Okay, so
Dude,
There's a little
start
bit of
casting
lag.
up.
going over army comps, lizard men. Do you want me to do that whole army comp thing, or do you want me to like just
Just fucking
Chill
rattle
out.
it off, dude.
yeah?
Oh yeah, there's some lag,
We're
but
gonna rattle it.
I will live.
All right, we got Marcus Wolfhart leading the Empire into these jungles. We've got a light wizard, so some nets are going to be dropped. Faw's protection as well. Those are probably the two best spells on his kit. Hellbuster.
I'm actually a little scared. This is a pretty
Will
scary
Spears
lizardman.
be shaken, Otter?
Hellbuster Volcan. Then we've got. What did you say, Cynthia?
Will spears be shaken?
Spears will be shaken. Shields
Yeah,
will be
'cause-
splintered.
Because
It's a sword day. A red day. And the sun rises.
A light wizard.
I mean,
Fucking
great swords.
brave.
The great sword
What's your
matchup we're
commander?
gonna have to watch carefully because he's got red crested skinks, which will trade well with the great swords, I think. But the great swords are gonna mulch.
Just don't tell him.
everything else,
Just
so
don't
we'll
tell him
see.
everything.
We'll see what gets matched up there.
I mean the vanguarded chameleons in the back?
Yeah, don't tell him about those.
Who's your lord? That's what I'm wondering. Yes.
Yeah, where
Excuse me,
is
you
your
got a skink
lord?
priest of heavens. Oh, there he
You
is.
didn't think that was gonna work, right?
Red crested skink chief. The low HP, 2080 HP, with no access to heals. Brave. Real brave. But it looks like he can hide behind that wall, so.
What
maybe-
wall? There's a wall? Oh shit! I
Maybe-
put him right behind the
Maybe
wall.
he's just
dude.
gonna chill behind the wall to protect him from getting shot off.
Oh my god, those chameleon
With
skinks are almost
2000
dead.
HP pool. They are.
dude.
They're trading. They're shooting into the
Wait, where am I?
Hellstorm. It's good shots. Killing a few crew. Nice charge there into the great swords. Good stuff there from Nameless with the Golden
Thank
Spirit
you.
Riders.
Thank you.
Great swords
Thank
were
you.
not supported by the spears. Nothing was braced. So, yeah. Oh, but counter. There's the light wizard. Baiting out some magic though. I don't think there's going to be too much to punish the Cold One Spirit Riders. They are snared, but oh, I take that back. There's the Demi Halberds. They will punish the Spirit Riders. So a counter has to be coming from Nameless. He's got to be sending those Sword of Spears over there so he can pull his Spirit Riders through that. But he
What?
was
I pulled them
little late
out. Oh, that pisses me off. All right.
The
hold on.
front lines are a little bit inactive. It looks like Empire is
You
willing to
did
just
you
sit
did
there.
pull them out,
On
but
the
they
far
were
side, Demi
also
Halberds are fighting Cold and Spear Riders. Curse of Midnight Wind is equalizing that fight, and maybe Cold and
It sure
Spear
is.
Riders are going to pull that one out.
Yeah,
Some sneaky
I couldn't
stuff
do
there.
anything about that.
But the Hell's Blaster volley gun is firing at point blank range into the broadsides of those Cold and Spear Riders, and so magic
Don't tell
versus gunpowder is gonna make that a very interesting fight. But I think it is starting to go in the way of the Empire. Once the magic wears off, for sure it
Don't
will. Marcos
say
Wolfos
that.
over there, and he's also shooting. So
Why
it's
do you
Hellblaster
not
plus
believe in
Markov.
me?
And they're gone. So I think those calves, they just need an infantry screen. Over here we've got the Great Swords responding to the presence of the Sword Spears who have been pulled out to react to the damages with halberds. They are going to be taking some return damage from the Red Crested Skinks, but the spears are the Sword Spears are unable to protect these Chameleon Skinks from the charge of the Demi Halberds. Demi Halberds are not the best option for fighting Chameleon Skinks, but they can get the job done. Meanwhile, Nameless has slipped a gap with the Red Crested Skinks, getting into the Hellblaster
sure
Polygon
have.
and shutting it down. That is a
Dude,
great play
it's
by
fucking
Nameless.
dead.
Now he has to decide
And
what does he
then
want to
rear
do with
charge.
those guys. You want to rear charge the Great Swords? You want to go after Light Wizard?
am.
Rear charging the Great Swords is a
charging the Great
nice
Swords.
nice choice. I like it. But the cavalry fight is starting to go in favor of the Empire over here. Coleman Spear Ride is getting netted. Not a surprise here, I guess. You've got Marcus's net plus the Light Wizard's net. Basically, it's just going to make it a bad day for cavalry. Plus, there is obviously the artillery, which is probably going to want to make the cavalry the priority target. But nice stuff here by Nameless. He's going to find his way to get past the spears, dive the artillery. He knows he's going to lose these Cold One Riders. So now the question is, can he do just enough damage to get that artillery piece offline before they go offline? Red Castle Skink Chief is feeling brave. He's going to get in here and try and do his little thing to help his boys. The Great Swords are going to start buckling. Minus 30 armor, minus 24 melee attack. That's going to put them down to 8 melee attack. And armor is 65. So hits are going to start landing. And it looks like the infantry grind is starting to go in favor of the Lizardmen. It's
hold on,
really
wait,
even. But
look at my... Okay, look at my Saurus line. Look at my Saurus line, dude.
yeah, Temple Guard got it. Yo, what happened there? Dude, what are you
My
doing?
Saurus line, look at it. It's
Yeah.
down the center.
I
It's like
see
a
it.
long line of
That's
one
awkward.
row.
That's all kinds of awkward. We've we got Temple Guard just watching the fight here. They need to get involved.
Dude, no, they
they
don't.
need to find the
to stay
dummies.
healthy for the Cav.
Oh, okay. There's Cav there though, right?
They're not close enough.
Okay, all right. You do your
He's
thing.
not gonna let me.
This Cav in the back though is gonna punch your Chameleon Skinks, so you gotta spread your Skinks out so they can't kill both at once. Over here we've got the
All right, fine, I'll do that. He's so
we've got some swords coming over here. They're gonna look to smack the other demis, I guess. But the demis aren't having it. They're gonna get in a charge in spaghetti formation, which is not optimal, but it's just a spaghetti day. Everyone's feeling the spaghetti lines.
Oh, that Hellblaster volley gun.
Other Hellblasters, actually both Hellblasters are back online. One of them's obstructed, the other one it looks like it's able to fire. It's going to be shooting into the Temple Guard, no doubt, because that's the most expensive target on the field left now that the cavalry is gone.
Hey. Hey.
He's already
There's a
angled at
bunch
you.
of lag.
And we're hit with the...
Oh my god.
The...
lag of the ages, dude.
Sigmar's leg. Sigmar's other hammer. The leg hammer. Oh my gosh, I can see individual shots coming out of the Hellstorm because of the lag.
Oh, look at them tear through those temple guards.
But, oh wow. Wow, that is a lot of exploding lizard. Oh, that's so painful. You can see the bounce bar just dropping.
And then we have a last samurai charge by the spear riders against Marcus Wolfhard.
Those greatswords lost, but man, did they ever hold for a long time. And it seemed even longer
against your Hellblaster volley gun, but
considering it seems even
the spear riders are still going in, but they routed off. Damn shame. They tried bringing in spear
right
riders
in the back, yeah, but I mean, Wolfhard can just shoot them.
By the way, the reason that they held so long is because the Light Wizard does give a leadership buff, and I was buffing their melee defense.
There you go. You heard it from the expert himself.
Holy shit, you really did delete my Temple Guard. Alright, that's GG.
Yeah,
man.
well, he's got them. He spread the Hellblasters out, which was a smart play, so one was firing while the other one wasn't. Also, it was a short match.
I should have kept him behind a wall, man. Yeah, Otter, you told me to engage him, man. That was the wrong choice.
Well, at that point, the balance bar was pretty far gone. They were pretty much done anyway.
No, it wasn't. It was even until they started engaging.
So now you're blaming Otter.
Yeah.
Great.
And I'm blaming this cat that keeps on eating my...
Don't listen to me, guys. Whatever you do, it'll be a downfall.
Alright, a couple of your greatswords did pretty good. Your cav did good, of course, except for the one that got Midnight Wind and basically...
it still killed your cold ones, so I think they did alright. And then since the Hellblasters came in clutch near the end and did kill a large amount of your Spirit Riders.
They did.
Yeah, I wasn't expected to I didn't expect any gunpowder, except for I brought Chameleon Skinks for Outriders.
I think the biggest issue was just the Light Wizard. I mean, you didn't... maybe if you brought some like Pterodon Riders or something, you could have baited out the nets. And then,
but that's not the only thing the Light Wizard was. The Light Wizard was also buffing melee defense and armor, while also giving just him casting gives a map-wide leadership buff, which allowed my whole line to hold for a long time.
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Yes, it is true. Exorcism gives a +8. What is
+4 leadership. +4 leadership map-wide.
Immune to psychology.
I'm looking for it. Oh, maybe they changed it. I thought it used to reduce leadership. I think they changed it.
It did, but then they got it used to only affect undead characters. And then they're like, that's pretty stupid because it's only undead.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. I'm glad.
But now it gives a map wide leadership buff.
Cool.
And immune to psych.
They didn't change the name though. It's still called Exorcism.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess they're taking the bad stuff out, which makes them braver?
Yeah.
We want to see Nameless versus...
Exercising their demons.
Alright, so I'm going to kill this stream. We're going to hop on to the next match. I'm going to just do a bunch of